Hey, it's Niy B. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I achieved this burgundy and red color on a wig that was already dyed blonde with minimal bleeding. Now I'm going to go in and use the L'Oréal Hicolor highlight in the shade red and in the shade magenta. I had 2 red bottles and I had 1 bottle of magenta. Now I don't put it in like everybody else. I just cut the end off of the bottle and just squeeze it in. It comes out faster because it was coming out so slow in that part of the bottle that it's supposed to come out of. You're not gonna see me add in the magenta, but I add the magenta in when I get towards the top of the head. Now when I color hair, don't just follow the instructions on the box, because I eyeball it because I've been doing hair for so long. I kind of felt like I put too much developer in it, so I think the box says put 2.4 milliliters or ounces, I don't remember which one it was, of the developer in the bowl with the color. I didn't do that because of course I was trying to make it stretch. I had a long wig color, so after I added in the second tube of color, I then went and poured in I can't even see how much developer I poured in. I just poured in like probably double of what was the amount of color that was in the bowl, and I mixed it until I figured that I dispersed the color in the developer well. I then went in and added some more, which I shouldn't have, but I did anyway. Now I don't do like a mixing motion like you would mix like cake batter. I do more of a like dabbing motion and a slight mix at the same time to make sure that the color is dispersing well with the developer. Now this is my first time using these gloves, and they are the best gloves I've ever used in my life. I got these from Cosmoproof. Like, they don't use, I don't know, y'all saw how my nail was busting through the first pair of gloves I put on. I got those from Sally's, but the second pair of gloves that I put on, you can't even see through them because they were so thick. But they were like, it was a good quality type of glove. Now, before you get started with any type of style, you always want to brush your wig out. This wig has been in a box for a long time, so yes, she needs to be brushed out. But for this part, you're going to need some T-pins, you're going to need some butterfly clips. I draped my my mannequin because I don't know, I have OCD when it comes to stuff like that. I hate when I get color all on the tripod and color all on the dome head. It just makes the dome head ugh. So I'm pinning down the wig to make sure it doesn't move while I am coloring it and pulling the lace out so it is not buckled up. So with these butterfly clips, I'm going to put the hair in 3 sections. I'm going to section the 2 front sides off, and then I'm going to section the back off. Now it's time to go in with the color. I would not recommend taking as big as sections as I did because I missed a few spots and I had to go back in and color it, not color it again, but I had to add color to a few spots that I missed the first time. Of course, I wouldn't expect the color to be this bright on weave, because as you can see, this wig was already bleached from like months ago, and I just got tired of the color, so I just wanted to put some red on it, but I didn't want it to bleed all over my pillows. So I heard that this color doesn't really bleed like a rinse would, and most people really love Adore, and I do, because it has a wide color selection. But I'm trying to wing away from semi-permanent colors and start using permanent colors so that they don't bleed. You want to make sure that you coat each section thoroughly. You need to go in with a comb or a brush, whatever you need to go through with it, and brush it or comb it through. Make sure you do that, and then after you do that, go back over top of it with more color, or to spread the color out to the places where you missed. Now this is where I went in and added the magenta is, because you can see that the color is more red than it was at first. When I was putting the color on at first, it was looking a little pink. So when I was putting this color on, I was like, oh my god, this wig is gonna be pink when I'm done, or like really, 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 really faint red. But what I noticed is when the color is processing, it'll deposit the color on your hair. Like the color that you mix in, deposit that on your hair, but leave the developer like on top of your hair, like and it'll look like you have conditioner on your hair. It's kind of weird. It's kind of cool, because it kind of shows you when you need to wash it out and when you don't need to wash it out, because once the color has deposited, the hair look like it has white stuff on it, rather than the color just be sitting on it. Please make sure you are extremely careful when you get to the front, because if you have a frontal, you do not want to get color all on the lace. It would destroy the lace for one, and it will make it hard for you to install it and still make it look good. Now, I always do the ends and then work my way up to the root and lightly put color on the roots, because I don't have time to be having red spots or black spots or whatever color I'm using on the lace. You see, I haven't touched the roots yet. I'm gonna wait till the end to touch that. Now back to what I said earlier, you can see where the color that was red at one point had turned white, and I put more red over top of it to basically make it more bold with the color. After this, I'm going to take the hair down, put it in a shower cap, and put it in the dryer so I can process faster. So I left this wig in the dryer for about 20 minutes. You can leave yours in for as long as you want to. I don't have a video on the end result, but if you want to see how this color turned out and how I installed and styled, please watch my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.